everybody, it's Patricia and welcome back to my channel. It's time for our Chatty Get Unready with me. This time we're going to take it off. We're not putting makeup on, we're going to take it off. Let me take my glasses off. I forgot I had them on. No wonder you were so clear, I could see you. Today I want to use some products, a couple of products I know my grandmother used and I also believe my mother used. Not 100% sure about my mother. For some reason, I can just remember my grandmother, her beauty routine more than my mother's. But in the 40s and 50s, probably into the 60s, my grandmother would cleanse her face with Pond's cold cream. So I went and bought some. I bought this before Christmas. I bought this back when I planned and purchased items to do my Chatty Get Ready with me when I did use makeup that you could get back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. I also bought this at the same time. And then I was going to do a video of doing, you know, all of it, and then I didn't. Anyway, so we're going to use this today. I've never used cold cream to remove my makeup. So I've got a box of tissues. I know a couple of things my grandmother used to do, and we're going to do those things. And yeah, so let's get started. First, guys, sorry I didn't have a Chatty Get Ready with me last week. I was sick. We went to South Carolina to the Columbia Museum of Art to see the Van Goghs. And on the way back home, in the car, I passed out. I was so sick. Scared my husband to death because I've never just passed out sitting down in a chair or in a car. I was so sick, and I had a stomach virus, and it just knocked me out for a while, and thankfully I feel better now. I'm back to a-okay. So that's where I was. So sorry, guys. So let's get started with this Pond's cold cream. Let's see what it says on the back. Melts away even the most stubborn waterproof makeup, infuses skin with vital moisture, leaving skin instantly soft and smoother. Massage cream into skin, gently wipe off with cotton pad or warm washcloth. Well, my mom, maybe my mom. My grandma used tissues. So I brought the box of tissues, but I also have a washcloth, I have warm water, because I have a feeling I'm not going to like how this feels on me. Because you guys know I have a texture thing. I don't like things on my hands. I might not like how this feels on my face. I don't know. I got my mirror right here. And so let's do the perimeter and do the eyes last. Let me stick my finger in here. It is just a, I don't know, I was expecting a balm. It's a cream. Woo, look at that. That might be enough to do my entire face. This is kind of fun. You know what? This doesn't feel so bad. I don't mind. Am I shaking you? My camera's on a tripod. Tripod's on the table. And my leg was touching the table leg. And I was shaking it. So, sorry. Wow. You know, if this works, I might eventually just switch to cold cream. Oh, I like this. I like how this feels. You know, I wore a glitter flip lipstick and didn't even flip it to the glitter. I didn't even rub my lips together. It makes a good thumbnail, don't you think? Alright. This smells like my grandma. It's not how my grandmother smelled, but the smell reminds me of my grandma, who I loved dearly. She was the most important woman in my life, I believe, more than my mother. Even though your mother is very important, I just had a special bond with my grandma. I lost her when I was in grade school. I can't remember the year, but I was young. I was young, so She died of a heart attack. She lived quite a life. She, the rich ladies in town would bring her their fashion magazines from France. And my grandmother could look at the photo and then take measurements of the person, and then they would order the cloth, and my grandmother, without a pattern, would replicate the outfit. That's how my grandmother raised 7 children, because my biological grandfather, who I don't even think knew my name, he left my grandmother with 7 children to raise. So yeah, my grandma did it. Okay, I'm gonna go in with the eyes. All right, here we go. Let's do one eye at a time. Get my mascara. Uses a lot of tissues. You know, I have sensitive eyes, so I kind of worry about. I feel fine. I see some, I glitter on. My eye is a little, feel a little blurry. I'm gonna have to use the water. All right, let's do the other eye. Works pretty good. I don't like it on my eyes though. I'm going to admit I don't like it on my eyes. I think I would use my regular eye makeup remover for my eyes. Okay, I did pretty good. I am going to wet my washcloth. My eyes, I don't like how they are a little, yeah, I could get this stuff out. So I'm gonna have a warm washcloth here. I'm gonna put it over my face. Alright, that feels nice. I will not use this to remove eye makeup. I still feel like my eyes might be just a little bit blurry, and I'm afraid I got it in my eyes. Although it doesn't hurt or sting or anything, it does look a little blurry. So, no for the eyes, but for the rest of my makeup, this really breaks up makeup nicely. It's not that expensive. Not that expensive, but I will use my eye makeup remover. My liquid, I have Lancome's, and I'll use that to remove my eye makeup. But, wow, I like how it all turned out. Next, what my grandmother used, and I use. My toner is witch hazel. And back in my grandma's day, I think it only came in one flavor, no smell. Mine's coconut water, and it smells yummy. It smells like coconuts. It smells so good. So I'm going to get my cotton round out. The toner will remove any last traces of oil, dirt, skin care, like your cleanser, and it restores your skin to its natural pH balance. That's what a toner does. Restores your skin to its pH balance. There we go. And to show you, see, there is still a little dirt on there. So let's go again with some more toner. Make sure I get all of that off. Okay, look how red my skin is. Alright, got it all clean. Now, I have glitter. But I always have glitter, so that's okay. Next, my grandmother would take an ice cube, which I have one here, and we'll put it in this tissue. She would take an ice cube and pat it under her eyes. She did that for her puffiness under her eyes. That is cold. That is cold. So, I know, I'm going to go ahead, I'm a little warm. Let's put it all over my face. Joan Crawford in Mommy Dearest was shown to have a bowl full of ice and just put her face up in it. For my family, that was probably a little expensive because back in the day, you had to buy ice. I know there are so many of you don't have a clue. And I wasn't born during that time, but I was born to parents, and I had older grandparents who definitely remembered when you bought your ice. Look how that's crazy. I can see my nose is red, and the rest of my skin has calmed down. It feels cooler. My nose is red. This actually feels really good. There we go. There we go. Alright. Now, I'm just going to let that dry a minute. The last thing I'm going to do is just put my moisturizer on. I wish I knew what moisturizer my grandmother wore. I don't know if she used an eye moisturizer. Technically, if this was at night, if I was actually taking all my makeup off and going to bed, I would do all my steps. But it's probably 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I was just ready to take my makeup off, and so I thought it was a good time to film this. So yeah, I'm just going to put some moisturizer on. So the moisturizer I am currently using is the ASDM Beverly Hills, and it's the Ultra Firming Cream. Now, I have an affiliate code with them. It's down below, and I do believe I have a discount code. I'm not 100% sure. I will research that before, I upload this video. It'll be, check in the description. But I do have an affiliate link with this company, and I love their products. They sent me, I don't know, a whole line of skincare, but I really like the moisturizer, and I'm getting down there. I'm about halfway with this one. I'm gonna take my rings off. Because I don't like to get anything on my rings, especially this one has the diamonds going all the way around. I don't want to get my jewelry dirty. So I put it in my hands, and then I focus a lot on my neck. I don't put moisturizer on my nose, and I'll tell you why. Every time I do, my nose breaks out. So I keep it on the perimeter of my face. And I swipe up. I think I put too much. Put the leftovers on the back of my hands. That feels good. That is my Chatty Get Unready with me. And I'm glad y'all joined me. If you're new to my channel, I would love it if you would subscribe. I love all the new people that's been coming and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Thanks for joining me while I try this out. I've been wanting to try it. And I'm pretty impressed with it. Got it a little dirty in there. But I'm pretty impressed with it. It's a really good makeup remover. I just don't think you should put it on your eyes. But other than that, I liked it. So, again, thank y'all for watching. Questions or comments, leave them down below, and I'll see you guys next time.